Now, here at First Integrity, we have reverse mortgages.
Yes.
Now, in the news, there's a lot of there's a lot of information, there's a lot of misinformation
True
out there
story.
about reverse mortgages. Can you tell me a little bit about what a reverse mortgage means and how it can help an
Yeah,
elderly
definitely.
person?
And I actually have a real life story. Had a family members husband and wife couple as part of my family that they had a very successful life, right? They were, he was an engineer. They both worked very hard, saved a lot of money, but they were living much, much longer in their life than what they probably expected.
Sure.
And prices were going up, expenses were going up, healthcare was going up, medical, everything was going up.
Mhm.
And so as they sat and looked over their budget, they were extremely concerned with what the future could look like.
Sure.
And so, ironically, 20 years ago, they asked me to look into the opportunity to reverse mortgage, and I did a reverse mortgage for them. And to this day, it has absolutely saved them and provided them an opportunity to be able to live more comfortably, to be able to stay in their home, to also have the opportunity to cover some of those extra expenses that come along because they didn't believe that they were going to be living. And today, they're in their late 90s and doing quite well living together.
That's awesome,
It
man.
is. It
So,
really is.
late 90s. I don't know if I want to live that long, Chris.
I can understand that.
So tell me this then. What does a reverse mortgage truly mean?
So, a reverse mortgage today is a government program through the Federal Housing Administration, FHA.
Mhm.
We use their specified program to bring basically an opportunity for a retired couple to not have to have a mortgage payment. And in some cases, to take advantage of the extra equity in the home, to use that equity to maybe do repairs on the home, maybe make it handicap accessible as they've gotten older, something might have happened,
Sure.
to also provide for additional care that might need to happen. And so, how that works is we evaluate based upon their age and the equity position they have in their home. The government sets a very specific mark on that. We go out, do an appraisal based upon their age. They're turned around and they're given a government-sponsored loan through FHA that helps protect them and gives them access to that equity. Then while they're alive and living in the home, they have to make no mortgage payments. Doesn't mean they can't make mortgage payments, but they don't have to. And so what happens is the interest does accrue against the equity in that home. Should something happen in the future and they pass away, then what happens is the heirs of that estate, both have to pass away, but once both pass away, the heirs of the estate have 6 months to basically refinance or sell the home or purchase the home from the estate, so to speak.
Okay.
And in that case, depending upon if there is an excess of equity still there, they would benefit from that equity. If there's not any equity, let's just say that for whatever reason, the interest had accrued over time, it had built up on top of that and surpassed the equity of the home. And now there's more interest owed than what is actually available inside the home. In this particular case, the family has the opportunity to benefit from the insurance from the government on that mortgage, and they will owe nothing. So the government will then sell that property, and the heirs of that family will not have to pay anything for that scenario.
Wow.
It really is a remarkable product. And when it's done correctly, don't get me wrong, part of the reason it's been in the news is because we had a lot of people taking advantage of elderly members of our society
Yeah.
and truly trying to use that to gross up fees and expenses and eat into that opportunity. But when it's done right, it's a great product and it really can benefit a family in a big way.